Now, Yvette, as you know, has been asked to go to Hampstead Heath, to investigate Hampstead Heath. It's cold, it's wet, and it's very scary in the middle of the night. What we'll do now is show you the history of Hampstead Heath, and then we'll join Yvette, Derek, and the rest of the team as they explore Hampstead Heath.
The heath at Hampstead was not always such a revered spot. In Turpin's time, Hampstead Heath was a dangerous place. Robbers would lie in wait behind trees for their victims. Turpin, spying from the nearby Spaniards Inn, could pick out the best-clad walkers or the slowest-moving coach, ripe for the picking. The darkness of the heath was a perfect hiding place and an ideal spot for a quick getaway for Turpin and his robbing friends. It is believed to be the ghost of Turpin who haunts the heath, or maybe the ghost of a fellow highwayman. What will we find?
I'm sorry. It's just the fact that so many people have seen things and heard things. I mean, recently, and so on a day-to-day basis. You're all right? You go in. Yep. It's very uneven. The thing is, it's so dark here. It's absolutely pitch black. I mean, look at that there. Oh, God. I mean, that's to say the only bit that makes you think actually you're attached to the real world is you can still hear the road there. But it doesn't make you feel any better knowing that if you looked up in the trees, you'd see somebody hanging. Oh, all right. Okay. This is horrible. I hate this. Where are we going? Should we go up here? Should we go up this way? Why is that moving on its own? Look at that. Oh no, I thought there was a twig that had just fallen off a branch. Should we go this way? This is just not nice.
You okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not happy at all about it. For crying out loud. There's been some bloody haunted woods, for Christ's sake. I hate bloody haunted woods. I hate graveyards and I hate haunted woods. It's bloody crap.
You're
Sorry.
going to end up a nervous wreck
I
by
am
the
a
time you
nervous
get any
wreck.
older.
Where the hell are we going? We stay close.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I can't
Don't go
see
any further
anything.
down there because you'll end up on your backside. It's a bit steep.
Right, okay. Can you see? Because I can't see anything. I can't see anything. We're going further. Oh, Christ.
Stop it.
Stay!
Yvette, stop. All right?
I'm sorry.
You scare the life out of me every time you do that, and it's not funny anymore.
All right, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just really bloody nervous. Don't lose your temper with me, for God's sake.
You need it.
No, I don't. Just, you know when you're just nervous about things? I can't see. What if we see something? I'd shit myself.
You do that without seeing anything.
I know. I don't know where we're going.
What's
We're
that
going
tree?
I can't hear the road anymore.
Watch that down there. It's quite steep down there, guys. Don't go any further backwards.
Can you imagine if you go further and further? Can you imagine being in here on your own? Oh my God. Look at it. It's so dark in there.
I wouldn't come down here on my own, to be honest with you.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Right, okay. Well, should we ask for Derek to come in? Because I'm sure he must be able to pick something up in here.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if we can pick John Everett up.
Yeah, that would be good. Because that's not widely known at all, is it?
No.
Right, okay. Let's get Derek in. Well, we've got to send somebody off to go and get Derek. Can you go and get Derek? Can you go and get Derek? Okay. God, did you see where she's going? She's on there.
Okay, well, let's leave Yvette and Phil there on Hampstead as they investigate a little further. Matthew, just tell me, it's often the case, isn't it, when you're alone or when you're with one other person, you're walking through a wood or a wooded environment, you really do feel as though someone's with you.
Again, yeah, I don't find it at all surprising that Yvette there, particularly in these circumstances, is going to feel really, really scared. And you're in a place where you're told it's supposed to be haunted. It's very, very dark, it's a horrible place, it's wet, you're either with one or two other people. Of course you're going to feel as though there's a presence there, or there's something out there you can't see.
But why do we feel as though there's a presence? Is it that our senses are heightened because we're frightened?
And I think also there's a sense of an unknown there. There's a whole environment around you. You just can't see. You can't see probably 10 yards ahead of you, so there could well be something or somebody in those bushes and you can't see it. So it's probably, it makes sense to kind of feel as though you could well be getting watched.
And is that learnt behaviour, or is that innate? Are we born with
Well, I
that
suppose it's what
sense?
might be called an adaptive behaviour. It's a useful behaviour, a useful way of responding in that kind of environments. If you feel as though you may well be getting preyed upon by something, then you want to feel as though you can be prepared for it. So again, that's probably why people will be more predisposed to feeling as though something might be out there watching you, even if there's nothing there at all. There's plenty of opportunity for it to happen. So again, not surprising that, especially someone like Yvette, is probably feeling quite scared.
And have you ever been in a wood where you feel it's scary?
Yes, I mean, again, if I was in that situation, I'm sure I would be very scared as well. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, let's go back to them in Hampstead Heath now and have a look where they've got to.
What was that? Was that you? Please tell me that was you. No. It was you, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't me at all.
Derek, sorry, I'm really nervous. I hate woods. I hate, especially when you know that they're really haunted. Now, a lot of people have seen things here and felt things.
Yes. Now, as I've just come into this area now, I'm really, really strongly impressed with residual energy. And it takes my mind into, like, scene. And that scene is unpleasant to me. In as much as saying that I feel as if right alongside my energies here, alongside us all, is this wretched feeling of a female, a woman, who it's like as if she makes me out of breath, because it's as if she's, you know, cursing out into the atmosphere, saying, why did you do this to me? Why did you put me into this position? And I feel as if the hopelessness, as if going back in her thoughts, and as if she's out here in the wilderness, and she's in a sitting at one moment position, and then a lying back position. And as if she's, you know, this sounds absolutely terrible, but I feel as if this young lady was carrying a baby.
And she was she killed here? Did she end her life here?
She ended her life out here in this atmosphere, and with the babe child as well. So I feel this was a baby boy.
Oh.
And I feel it was like at the birth of the time. I'm just trying to link in with a little bit. But you see, although she lost her life here, she's cursing from here in her thoughts to the building, to this inn. An inn.
Right.
And, you know, this is memories going back in there. She belonged in there.
So who brought her out here then? You able to tell us?
I feel as if she was thrust out,
right.
As if, you know, she was thrown out in some way. Get out, get out.
A disgrace thing, sort of.
I feel there's got to be a connection with the babe, right. The child. And she lost her life here, out in this wilderness, you know.
How did she lose her life?
I feel she, actually, with the cold, and, you know, maybe hypothermia.
Oh.
She wasn't murdered, but I feel the babe child, I feel like, I know it sounds terrible, this, but at the birth of the child, maybe, you know, birthing the child,
right.
And the weather out in the, you know, the atmosphere. And I'm also now, at the back of me, I'm getting this, like, not ridicule, but it's like as if ridicule from a male in tossing, pushing her out, get out, get out. And, you know, I feel she was used, this lady, as an instrument of pleasure.
Oh.
In this building. And I feel as if, in cahoots with this, she trusted a man. She trusted this man. And when the babe child was, you know, talked about and what have you, get out.
Who is this man? Sorry, Ben.
Yeah.
I feel this man belongs again to this inn. And I'm just asking Sam a little bit about this. He was in position of authority.
Right.
He was in charge.
So he ran the place, basically.
Yes, maybe, I don't know, what would they classify him? Innkeeper?
Yeah, landlord.
Landlord, yeah.
So was this woman, was she a prostitute or something like that?
I feel he used to, people that used to come to his establishment, he used to push this female forward. She's light hair, I'm getting the impressions of her now. Light haired, chunky, chubby face.
Right.
I wouldn't say unusual nose, but a very distinctive, like, button nose.
Do you have a name for her?
Can you give me the name, Sam? Could you give me that? It's Mary.
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 Right.
Right. And I feel that Mary, it was like as if she was pushed forward for the pleasure of people. And I feel this is how this babe child has come about.
Right.
And when it became evident that this child, you know, her pregnancy, he's just literally thrown her out like a beast.
What about his name? Sorry, Phil.
Okay. Oh, there's someone else coming into this energy now, and this is active. Come on, Sam. Right, okay. Now, he's not connected. He's not connected to Mary, but he would have known Mary, this one. And he's on a big, he's used to coming here, outside, on his horse. Is he a highwayman? He is a highwayman. He was a highway.